Doesn't really look that big from a distance until you compare it to the Archway wagon.
Cool.
I think you might like that one a little bit better for road travel than the M&W.
Yeah, the tires are well. Those are the actual truck tires. Those are what we originally wanted on the M&W.
It bounces a lot.
Pulling it behind a truck though.
Well, I didn't get much over 40 between the bounce. It just bounced when it shakes. I don't know.
Yeah, the other one I wanted those kind of tires, but there wasn't enough clearance between the spindles, so I had to go with the taller one.
Haley, stay here.
Come on, babe.
Easy, about 6 inches. Oh, that's good.
Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Alex from Sloan Implement just came by and dropped off this Model 500 Easy Trail grain wagon. If you'll remember a few videos ago, our last Easy Trail wagon met its untimely demise at the junkyard. That wagon held approximately 250 bushels. This one doubles that. This one holds approximately 500, yet to be tested. So we'll see how much it actually holds. The nice thing about the Archway wagon that Alex took with him was that it was a bottom unloader, so it held more. However, the fact that it was a bottom loader also was a drawback, because when we had gotten it with the Easy Trail grain cart, it didn't come with the auger on the bottom. That was custom fabricated. So when we got it, it fed out at the bottom, and we really didn't have any way of unloading it because the swing auger on the auger that we have wouldn't be able to reach it. So we custom fabricated an auger to bring the grain over to the side, and we could unload it that way. However, it was still a fight trying to fit the loading auger underneath the side auger on the Archway wagon. So it was always a fight trying to swing it under there, and we always had to put a block under one wheel just to lift the whole wagon up so that we could create enough space, and it was just unhandy. So we got by using that the last few years, but with my Brent grain cart, we have really been pushing forward for grain storage in the field. After I had bought actually after Dad bought the green grain cart, we noticed, wow, this is great. So after we bought mine, it's like, wow, how were we getting by without these? And now Dad wanted to take a step further by increasing our storage capacity from the field to the grain bin. So if we're down at Travis's now, we can use this Easy Trail wagon on the road to haul about 150 more bushels than the M&W that we've been using up till now. And hopefully with these larger tires, it'll be a lot easier to drive down the road and a lot more stable, because a problem that we have with the M&W right now is that it has the skinny truck tires on it, and it is rather unstable. So this is actually my first time seeing it, is when it pulled into the driveway, because I haven't been up past Sloan's to see it. But it is quite large. From a distance, it really doesn't look that big, but I saw it as he was pulling in. I'm like, wow, that doesn't look big at all. But then he pulled it right up next to the Artsway wagon, and it just shadowed it. So you definitely have to have some perspective there to see how much larger it is than the wagons that we've been using up till now. So I'm kind of interested to see what it looks like next to the M&W wagon, but it should definitely be larger still. I guess the guy that owned it before us did some custom wiring, which actually looks pretty good if you ask me. And he put the lights on there. And that's, to me, that's really nice because it's better than anything we would have done. I mean, on the M&W wagon, we bought these little lights, and they're just bare wires that run from the back to the front. These are actually covered in conduit, so that's pretty nice. We got a holder for a hitch pin right here, and it's got a hookup for another wagon if we want to pull two, which odds are we won't be pulling two full loaded wagons. I believe this will be a little bit too large for the 7600, so the 46 should be on this fall, and Travis will probably be running up and down the road. If that is the case, I could really see us not putting the duals on the 46 right away, but I mean, because if we use the 46 and we do a lot of road travel, we're putting a lot of road wear on those tires. We still might, we'll see. But it's definitely going to be a lot nicer. My grain cart holds approximately 600, I think. And whenever I was fully loaded and I would dump into the M&W, I would still have about a combine load, about half a combine load left on my grain cart. So hopefully now with this, I can take about a dump and a half off the combine, or maybe up to 2, and I can kind of unload the grain cart a little bit better. And that should hopefully save us some time in not only just, you know, moving it back and forth in the field, but with a larger wagon that we can move from Travis's place to here, it should save us some time because Travis will be able to move more grain at one time. So I'm looking forward to using it. I'm not totally sure what year this thing was made or anything like that, but I guess that the guy who owned it before us traded like 4 of these things in at once. So it looks pretty good. The tires look a little worse for wear. Honestly, they'll have to get replaced fairly soon. I don't see us replacing them this year, but next year we might look at it. Who knows? It's got green. It's got a green undercoat, and all this will wear off once we put some grain through it. A lot of people were saying how the Easy Trail wagon that we had before this was still usable. Well, sure, it probably would have still been usable if you really, really wanted to work on it. We've done work on it every year prior, since Dad bought it in 2014 that we had used it. We'd been doing work on it, and even before then, it always needed something because every year just another spot would go, and we'd fabricate something, and then what we had fabricated that to would rust off, and then we'd have to fabricate another larger spot, and it was just wasn't worth it anymore. So yeah, this thing has a larger door on it than the other Easy Trail wagon. It'll be nice having another wagon that we can actually use. The previous Easy Trail wagon was just too small to even bother using. So for harvest, we never even have bothered pulling it out. So all in good time. We'll see how nice she runs and how nice she runs on the road. There's wiring here for another wagon, but I really don't see us having to use these unless we're moving them empty between farms. So all right, well, I just want to let you guys know our newest arrival. She's quite large. I'll hop up here quick. Yeah, this thing is very large. So that's about it for this video. I just wanted to show you guys the latest arrival to the farm. Now, I know someone's probably going to mention that I should shave my beard, which I don't disagree. I lost the charger to my shaver, and I've been considering just clean shaving it off, but Jamie doesn't really appreciate when I do that, so might just end up going ahead and doing it. Sorry, Jamie. But anyway, if you guys are interested in any How Farms Work clothing or these How Farms Work wristbands, which I just got in the mail, they say How Farms Work and never stop farming on them. Some people had asked me to sell some adult size wristbands because they wanted some, so I put in an order, and here they are. So if you guys are interested in these, they're only $2 a piece. So you can go to my website, howfarmswork.com, click on the store tab. They're right there. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to check out all of our other videos. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. And be sure to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And be sure to share How Farms Work with your friends. Thanks for watching, guys.